Correct people, how una dey? Welcome back to Texas TV. We don carry another better aproko come give una about wetin dey sup for palace. As the information wey dey reach us right now be say that Kabiyesi Oba Adeyeye has rushed down to Akure once again to stop Mummy Tedinnekawo from doing the unthinkable this time around. Kabiyesi received a call over the phone concerning Queen Naomi. The next thing we heard was that Kabiyesi rushed down to Akure immediately to beg Mummy Tedinnekawo to stop. Yes, because rumors have it that Queen Naomi's uncle is still making moves on taking Queen Naomi outside the country, while Kabiyesi is planning to bring Queen Naomi back. And you see that it is now contradicting. Kabiyesi has used because of Queen Naomi to postpone his marriage. He announced that he is about getting married to more wives in order to bring katakata among the oloris. But when he saw that he is affecting Queen Naomi's emotion, what did Kabiyesi do? Kabiyesi postponed his marriage to other oloris indefinitely. We don't know when it is going to be again. It might not be this year, it might not be next year. Yes, after Parapo begged Kabiyesi, Kabiyesi postponed everything and was focused on bringing Queen Naomi back. So while Kabiyesi was focused on bringing Queen Naomi and Prince Tedinnekawo back to the palace, Queen Naomi's uncle is still there pressuring Mummy Tedinnekawo to travel with him outside the country. So Queen Naomi, as we heard, was so confused. She doesn't know whether to return back to her husband. She doesn't know whether to follow her uncle out of the country. She is now contemplating. So Queen Naomi, as we heard, was in a discussion with a very close mate because Kabiyesi, as we heard, surrounded Queen Naomi and Prince Tedinnekawo with plenty of mates and security in Akure mansion. She is a queen. She doesn't do anything. Kabiyesi is paying for her mates. Kabiyesi is paying for security. Kabiyesi is paying for drivers. So Queen Naomi, as we heard, she doesn't do anything unless she wants to do it out of her heart. Because she is the queen of Ile-Ife people. Imagine if a queen is cooking and the maids are out there. It is a taboo. So we heard that it is the maids that are doing everything. Trusted maids, not anyhow maids. So e be like say e get maid wey Queen Naomi trust gangan. Now Queen Naomi come dey tell say that she is confused now based on the decision she got to take. That her uncle is dragging her to travel outside the country, while Kabiyesi wants her back. But her fear is that Kabiyesi is not ready to fulfill his promises. And he doesn't want to regret going back to the palace. She has regretted the first one, she regretted the second one, and she doesn't want to regret the third one. So it be like say e dey do her to follow her uncle travel to go acquire more educations. So we heard this is what Queen Naomi was discussing with a maid. And the maid got to reach out to someone, and that person called Kabiyesi and told Kabiyesi, see what your wife is contemplating on doing. She doesn't know which one to do this time around. She's still contemplating, should I travel or should I return back? Now, so after Kabiyesi finished the call, Kabiyesi was in a haste. We heard that he picked up his clothes, he wore everything, he dressed up immediately because as a king, he cannot leave the palace without dressing like a king that he is. Though he didn't go with his royal entourage, because if Kabiyesi arrived with his royal entourage, people will get to know that Kabiyesi has custom Akure again. He went with only his driver. He rushed down immediately to meet Queen Naomi. And we heard that Kabiyesi wants to talk Queen Naomi out of traveling to Australia. That she should give herself a chance to love him again. Because all these things wey Queen Naomi, she's being clouded by, what do I say, hatred that she's now developing because of what Kabiyesi is doing to her and Prince Tadenikawo, because of how Kabiyesi has been failing to fulfill his promises. So Queen Naomi is no longer happy. Mami Tadenikawo isn't happy again with the whole scenario that has been going on in the palace for so long. And she wants to make the right decision. And that right decision is very hard for her to make because right now she doesn't know whether to travel or whether to return back to her husband's house. Because as far as we are concerned, Kabiyesi is still married to Queen Naomi. Her dowry still with the deity of Akure and the Akure elders. You see? So she doesn't have the right to travel without informing Kabiyesi. As we are hearing that even before she will travel, that Kabiyesi will give her approval because Kabiyesi don't already hold her passport down. Her diplomatic passport with Prince Tadenikawo is with Kabiyesi. And there is no way she go fit travel if her passport is not being returned. Yes, it must be returned back to her before she can be able to travel. And her uncle is on the other hand putting pressures on Queen Naomi to leave the palace of Ooni because she is being maltreated, because she is being, how do I put it, suffering from the hands of the oloris. Not just a physical suffering, because if it is that one, Queen Naomi would have conquered it long ago. It is spiritual attacks that the oloris has been attacking her and Prince Tadenikawo. So with all this, her uncle has been begging her to let everything go and travel with him. But Mami Tadenikawo still love her husband, like I tell una. Forget all this gra wey Queen Naomi did do. She still want to return back. And it is the right thing to do. There is no family wey no dey get their katakata, but after the katakata, how una take reconcile? Is it something that can be reconciled, or is it an irreconcilable difference? Because I believe that it's something that can be reconciled if Queen Naomi pay attention, because right now Mami Tadenikawo is still paying deaf ears to all Kabiyesi's plea. But if she pay attention, she might make her demand and Kabiyesi will do it for her not to leave. So we just look up and believe that Mami Tadenikawo will not leave palace, that she will stay to conquer her fears. So right now, Kabiyesi don already storm Akure to talk to Queen Naomi, not to travel, to stay behind, that they will win together. So my correct people, now waiting the stop for palace as we heard alleged. Abeg make una try chook mouth for this matter. Drop your comments, give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to this channel, stay tuned, stay connected for more updates will be dropping from time to time about waiting the stop for palace. And for my returning subscribers,